Hi viewers. For people who are on my Discord server, I said how I was going to take a week break after the last uploaded video I made, which was like Wednesday. I'm just making this because I feel like it. I'm not doing this because part of my upload thing. I said it's taking a week, so I'm taking a week. But, like always, I'm making one of these because I've been up like hours straight and I think too much and then I have ideas that I need to say. So, like, I guess in Weed Talks 4, Electric Boogaloo 2, I don't fucking know. I have some points I want to say. So, like, the first one would be channel updates, second would be an idea I'm thinking of. And maybe a argument me and my friend have been having. I know it may sound like I'm venting, but it's like I want to see y'all personal opinions on this, because the argument involves why I'm not currently making videos this week. But yeah, so let's get this ball rolling. So for the channel, I will be completing GTA 5. I will also be doing some horror games just because I've been heavily addicted to watching other people play horror games, and I want to play horror games without knowing the game prior. So, like, I would actually be spooked by it, and I want to know my actual. Let me fucking re-say everything. So, ever since I was young, I've always been entranced in scary stuff. It's always scared the shit out of me, but I've always been intrigued. My dad is a horror fanatic, and I legit know that he has seen like every single horror movie, well, the good ones. And like whenever there's a new movie in the movie theaters, he's like saying, "Oh yeah, this was based on another movie from like 10, 30 years ago from Japan." Like some super obscure shit on certain movies. And I'm just like, wow. I mean, yeah, so like it's kind of genetic about why I like horror and shit. So after seeing Markiplier, which I knew before FNAF because that's where he blew up. I knew him before, and I watched some of his content then. And I've always been intrigued in horror games because there's so many things that make them horror. I'm fucking speaking fast and not thinking, but whatever. I feel as though I'm getting my point across. So I want to play some horror games. Free ones on Game Jolt, which I'm newly into. I still don't know how to do screen capture. So if anyone knows, please like send video links and shit, like help. So I'm going to be playing on my laptop, which is going to be projected to my TV, which is then going to be recording by my other phone. I'm using my usual phone, not the recording phone, so the audio may be a little bit different. No, actually, I did all those other videos on this phone, so I'm good. Yeah, I use a different phone to record my videos. This one's kind of my personal phone that's kind of shittier, but it's my personal phone, so I don't really give a shit. So yeah, that's one of the things for the channel. I want to try and finish Gears 2, or I'll just redo all Gears 2, because when on one of my trips that I've been gone a lot for, uh, I got a Gears 2 guidebook for like $8, which is very detailed and shows every single occasion, every single thing. I've still never played Gears 2, so I'm going to look on the things that I'm like currently on, and we're going to try and get all the collectibles and shit, not the achievements, just collectibles, because achievements is a whole nother business. But yeah. I mean, I'm going to try and move my daily uploads to weekly, but not the weekends, just so it isn't that much of a hassle on me. But like, if I post something on the weekend or I do multiple posts during the week, that's because I either have a surplus or I'm planning something or I just feel like giving. Another thing about the channel, thank everyone for watching. I know how on my GTA 5 videos there's been like 1 to 2 views per each. So thank you to whoever is actually watching those. I feel like this is going to get more views than me actually playing a game, but whatever. I mean, I think that one person or multiple people who are actually watching my things, like, I'm kind of happy about that someone is getting entertainment from me playing a game, which is all I can really hope for. Another thing is I may do my interview soon, but I still don't know who I'm going to do it for. I have 4 possible candidates. I know the last one, Crazy, was Crazy as in Crazy Dancing 2, aka my cousin Alex. It was cut in half because stupid phone died in the middle of it, and it only saved the first half, which I'm kind of happy it did save at least the first half, but it wasn't really... It was just us talking casually. There wasn't really a point into it, because I want all of our interviews to be people who I feel have an interesting story about them, that specific people can relate and know that other people have been through their troubles. I don't feel like talking behind other people's backs, but, like, the people who I'm talking about will know, and this may seem kind of like greedy or whatever. I'm not using the correct word here, but I feel as though those stories made them who they are, which may kind of seem what I'm saying to them may kind of be cruel? No, bad word, but pretty much, nah. But, like, that is how I kind of feel, is it made them who they are, which makes them different than everyone else, which, different is a bad term, again, which makes them more unique as a person, with a more unique personality, which is why they shine out of my mind, because that personality needs to be shared with other people, because it has value to it. That's just me going insane again. Oh yeah, for other people at home, I kind of feel like I'm kind of psychotic, but besides the point. I have many, many viewpoints, but I don't want to share them all because I don't want to get other people down that loophole, but I will share one of them that I was thinking about. But yeah, now to one of my ideas I was thinking of. I may just, like, do one of these, like, thinking, like, makes you think, philosophical. I'm just spewing out words. I don't even know if the tongue-tied, fuck. I don't even know if philosophical is what I'm meaning, but whatever. So my idea that I was thinking about is, you have video games. People play video games. People 100% the video games. People pour thousands of hours into a video game. But life, in my eyes, I know this may make me seem insane or some shit, but hang on. Real life is like a game in a way. How you have different skill trees. You have abilities you can sharpen. You can make abilities better. You can level up. You level up is you're aging. You pour your skills, your XP into something else. But what I was thinking about is, this may trigger some people, but this is how I'm thinking right now. You have cancer. You have all of these diseases, problems with people that aren't their fault, that just happen. You have all these diseases and shit that are still unsolved. Yet you have people who were playing games for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, and they 100% it. Yet we, with 7, 8 billion people in the world, no one has 100% diseases. Some people maybe understand what I'm hinting at, but it just kind of just makes you think. I know I'm not knowing anything about cures and shit, vaccines, which also people take vaccines. There's nothing wrong with them. Let's just stop anti-vax. That's a stupid movement. Black White Matters is a good movement, but people are rioting. Haha, current events. World's fucked. Which is why I don't really pay attention to the world, because the world is always going to be scuffed. Someone always has to smudge it. And then it loses its value for some time. But, yeah, if everyone would, learn or do something towards, disease research, we would be closer to 100%ing something that, in my eyes, should have been 100% a long time ago. I know that... why am I thinking of me being ignorant? But whatever. I know that may sound ignorant. I don't even know if that's the right term right now. But, yeah. I mean, I understand that people play games for fun, and then they get addicted, and then they play it nonstop, and then, when you're in a lab, you're just there testing, and you can't even test everything, explosives, you can't test explosives. It's just assumed that they do so much damage before they're actually launched. I mean, there's tests, previous ones from, 1950s and shit about explosives, but, I understand, you can't just get in-field experience, but, I just kind of feel like we should be a little bit more farther along, especially with how advanced our civilization is. We should have, some cures or some improvements to people with diseases by now. I know this is a weird thing to be thinking about, but, I kind of have a point. Some people are probably going to be in the comments, but, that's just my viewpoint. You can accept it, you can deny it, I don't care. I just wanted to say it. I feel as though it's right. I'm not going to brag about it. I'm not going to push that viewpoint. I'm just saying it once and done, because I feel as though it's a good viewpoint. I now feel like every single YouTuber who all they do is try and sway people in their favor, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to bring an interesting thought into people's minds. But I forgot what I said in the beginning about my, like, what I was going to talk about. It was channel shit. Oh yeah, the disagreement. So the main reason why I'm not uploading right now is because I finally got back from a 2-week trip. All of those videos the past 2 weeks were pre-recorded, like, the day before I left. I do have some footage from when I was, like, gone for 2 weeks, but like, I may or may not release that shit. Plus, I'm currently messing around with, like, object, like, thing. It's like a exercise, like elliptical or whatever the fuck, so I'm just kind of fidgeting, so sorry if you hear that. But after I got back from those 2 weeks, I said to myself, hey, I was stressed out during those 2 weeks. That didn't really feel like fun at all. So I'm going to stay at home, not really play games, not really worried about my channel. I'm going to organize everything, get my setup better, try and make everything look better, nicer. Yeah, so now for the argument about what me and my friend were having. Well, Alex, Crazy Dancing too, was I'm currently removing stuff from my room, adding stuff to my room, taking down shit from the walls, putting new shit on the walls. I am editing shit in my room, moving it and shit. And the argument was, is that considered remodeling? And then the second point is that remodeling or renovation? He was saying that it's renovation. I'm saying it's remodeling. I just want to prove that remodeling is a correct term. I know that renovation is a equally or even better word to describe what I'm doing. But remodeling, I just want to prove my point of it also works. Saying I'm remodeling my room also works correctly. I've already gotten like 2 people to say yes. I feel like 3. And I've already had like 4 or 5 disagree, but whatever. Numbers can sway. Just like elections. Let's get some politics in here. Fuck no, I know nothing about politics. Speaking of politics. I mean, just side tangent. I'm just spewing words again, so yeah, side branch. Sorry. The next We Talks I'm probably gonna make about hatred. I need to still think about what I'm gonna say. I have some people who I'm gonna be quoting on it. And yeah. Just hatred in general. Just yeah. The word hatred, I want to try and make it fancy. I mean, not the word, but like me talking about it. So there's that. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, I never talked about what other people's stories were, which I'm going to kind of say. I know I'm not like having a good tone. I'm still not saying anything correctly, but like me describing the stories to some of you would seem like I'm just saying them with not any emotion behind my words, which some of you may be thinking that I don't really care about them. I know how bad they are. I'm not personally experiencing some of them, but I know how bad they are. I still feel bad for those people and wish them well, but I don't need to have emotion behind my words describing the stories because, like, I'm just describing them. That's going to sound so bad, but in my mind, but I feel as though I said it correctly. Oh god, no. But like, I'm just describing them. It may sound I don't really care about them. I know they are emotional topics, but I feel as though those people should get their stories out about how they dealt with it, and then have some stuff about how they made me who I am. Shit like that. I can adjust the elliptical. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm fidgeting. I also fidget when I haven't slept in a while. But, yeah, so, like, one of my friends, I'm not going to name names, but they know who they are. One of my friends was, molested when they were 5 or 6. My friend was molested by their uncle, and their uncle got caught, thank goodness. I still feel really bad for her, and I wish her well. And, my friend, she's a really unique person. Her personality is different from anyone else's I've ever met. Then some people in the comments were like, oh my god, he's a crush. No. She's just a really unique person. If you met her in real life, you would understand why. You need to be by her for a while, and you understand why. She is different from everyone else, and that makes her a unique person that I adore. Because there's no one else like her. Her personality, her characteristics, her just everything is so different. And that's such an interesting and likable thing. God damn, I sound like I have a crush, but I fucking don't. Oh, but you need a meter to know why I'm saying this shit. But another one of my friends, has been through some shit, and I kind of feel like I barely know the dude, but we talked for a couple hours straight. I felt as though I get to know him pretty well, and when he has time, I want to have him on, because what I'm noticing about my life is that because I've been inside my whole entire life, a little side thing is that I was homeschooled for 3 years, but I was also in special needs, so legit in preschool, I was put in a special class, then in kindergarten, special class, then first, second, third special class, and then they took me out of school for 4th, 5th, and 6th. So, like, I went from not knowing anyone to not knowing anyone besides for, like, 5, 6 people to not knowing anyone for 3 years. So I had not really experienced the outside world, which I'm still kind of happy about, because I'm not really connected to those things. Oh my god, Corona doesn't exist. Yes, it does. Why would people make that up? You fucking dumbasses. People are dying. But, like, I'm, like, kind of desensitized to the outside world. I know people are dying. It's not really affecting me. Oh my god, he's ignorant. No, I have no emotions valuable for something that does not affect me. Because I have become desensitized to everything on the outside world. That's also why I'm depressed, but whatever. That may trigger some people, but okay, I'll make a depression video soon, I guess. I don't know. Now I'm just spewing words out my ass again. But, this person who I spent a couple hours talking with, it's always interesting talking to people because they have such crazy stories that I could never fathom. Like, it's something you would see someone say in Reddit, and they would become internet famous. Like, they have some stories that I feel as though need to be said. Their life needs to be told. What makes them them needs to be said. Like, they're pretty unique. No one likes them. And I also grateful for that. I'm grateful that they ain't insane. That may seem like there's some story that makes Ned like super fucking weird, but no, not really. It's just nah. But like another person has been has been my friend since I was homeschooled for 3 years. That person has been with me my whole entire life, and we're still best friends. Don't really talk to him though, because he actually has real life friends, but he still knows that I think of him as my best friend. Which he may kind of feel sad that I think about him like that. That I think of him as my best friend, because he is. But, like, he's legit the person who knows me the best. It's kind of sad I can't really hang out with him a bunch, but I feel as though he has a bunch of stories that he could say. Because he also has a life. But, yeah. That kind of wraps up part 2 of this. I mean, like, the part 2 of, like, the beginning, like, me saying channels. No, that'll be part 1. Yeah, part 1. Like, the parts of channel. That really grinds my gears. Sorry, I had to spew out a meme for the dead silence. But, like, I mean by part 1 as, like, the beginning I said channel. In the beginning I said channel. An idea I thought of, and an argument I had with my friend. There we go. I finally fucking thought of it. I am brain dead right now. But, yeah, that's pretty much a bunch of shit I want to talk about, and I guess we talks for Electric Boogaloo 2. Yeah, if you want any channel updates, just go to my server, which I don't feel like linking in this, so go to every other video I make that, like, gaming video, and my server will be there. I'm just gonna upload this as it is, so no editing. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. Share it, I guess. If you feel as though people need to hear this talk. Thank you, people who are watching my videos, because that does encourage me to make more. Knowing that someone is watching, someone is getting benefit, knowledge. Oh god, I feel like that one guy who just like, I have a car and a manor, but I have all these books, knowledge. Oh god, I feel like I'm personally attacking him, but that's what everyone else has attacked him for, which I honestly kind of thought his videos for memorizing. But whatever. People, you would know what I'm talking about. Like, you either understand what I'm talking about or you don't, and I'm not going to describe who it is. You either know it or you don't. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. Bye-bye.